In this tutorial, I'll be showing you how I made this shirt in a bedroom. Keep watching. The materials I'll be using this tutorial will be a Cricut Maker, a iPad, a mini urn that I purchased from the Goodwill. I also be using some HTV ront heat transfer vinyl, my 12 by 12 strong grip mat. Y'all, don't come for me. Not for the mat. Don't come, please. But I'll be using this strong grip mat, using this tape because my mat is not sticky. So I'll be using this piece of tape to tape it down. I'll also be using this Gildan shirt, and I purchased a pack of shirts from City Trends. Now, this actually goes on my heat press, but I'm not at home, so I just grabbed this little mat off the press. I'll be using a weeding tool and also a little piece of teflon sheet. I almost forgot a pair of scissors. Let's get into this video. Okay, so once we open up Cricut Design Space, I'm going to click on Blank Canvas. And it's going to come up like this. From there, I'm just going to click at the bottom and click on this plus sign. And I'm going to click on text. And I'm going to type in my text. As you can see, my text is coming in black. And the canvas color is also black. But I'm using a white shirt. So I'm just going to click on this. And then I'm going to go down. And where it say color, I'm going to click on color. And I'm just going to hit this white. And then I'm going to hit apply. And once you hit apply, then your canvas color. Well, not your canvas color, your font change. So let me finish typing in my text. So since I've been doing a lot of crying this season, I decided to put crying is a sign of life. So once my text is right here, I want to change this font. So I'm going to go down and click on font. And the font that I'm searching for is called Typewriter. So right under here, we see where it says Cricut. I'm going to search the name and I'm going to type in Typewriter. Now it's it's different ones. I'm going to pick the one right here. Typewriter regular. I'm just going to type that. And then I'm just going to click off. Now, as you can see, it changed my width to 10.52. I want my width to be 9.9. So I'm just going to go down here where it says size. I'm going to click on it. And then I'm just going to double click. And I'm going to delete this. So come over here. I'm just going to delete it. And then I'm going to change it to 9.9. Like 9.9. And as you can see, it left my height at 0.81. I'm not going to change that. I'm just going to leave it just like that. And from there, I'm just going to click off. And I'm going to zoom in so you guys can see it. And that's it. Let's go ahead and cut this out. So now we need to just click on make. So I'm just going to select make. And I'm going to do on mat. And hit confirm. So right now it's showing me the preview or on how this is going to look on the mat. I'm just going to hit next. And then I need to connect my machine via Bluetooth. So I'm just going to hit allow. And I'm hit connect. Once my maker pop up, I'm just going to select that. Now, where it says set material, I'm going to go down. And since the HTV ront is really tough for me, I'm going to cut the setting on the glitter iron-on. And as you can see, the mirror is already on, so I don't have to touch it now because it tells me right here. design space automatically turns mirror for iron-on and infusible ink. Now all I have to do is load. All right, so now working with HTV, you have a shiny side and you have a matte side. So you're going to place the HTV ront, well, any HTV, you're going to place it shiny down, facing down on the matte. So you see, this is the matte side going to be facing up. The shiny side, which is the pretty side, will be facing down on the matte. All right, so I just wanted to show you that how I secure my ends. As you can see, I just placed the tape on the ends, and then I'm just going to insert my mat. So to insert my mat, you see how these look, this little guy right here, it's a little white guy, these guys right here. I'm going to insert my mat inside of the machine like that. Now I have a flashing arrow. I'm going to press the flashing arrow. This flashing arrow, it unload and load the machine, so I'm just going to press it. Now, once I press that, the C will flash. So I'm just going to press that. Now we're just going to sit and watch Cricut cut this out for us. All right, so once your machine is done cutting, you will see the flashing arrow again. That is to unload. So press it and you just remove your mat. As you can see, you see the text. Boop. This is where I use my scissors. So I'm just going to cut out the part of the vinyl that I need. All right, so now that I cut that out, now it's time to use the weeding tool. And just to let you know, I am recording with one hand, so this might be difficult to me, but I'm going to try to show you how to do it. So I'm just going to take my weeding tool and I'm going to position it on the end. Let me try to use this right here. I'm just going to pull it back. So try to place that in there and pull it back. Hold on. So, well, that's called weeding. So it's going to look something like this. Now, I have to finish weeding all the other stuff, as you can see. Crayon. I want crayon and everything else to look the same. So I'm going to take the weeding tool and finish weeding this out. With everything weeded out, it looks just like this. And this looks so perfect. Let's go ahead and get this iron on my t-shirt. In the midst of me looking for stuff, I end up finding my Teflon sheet that goes on top of my mat. And I'm so excited I packed this. And here goes the shirt. All right, now I usually I would have a lint roller, but I don't have that today. So I just got to use what I have. So this is and I normally don't use shirts like this. I always use tagless, but of course I got to use what I have. So from this little neck tag, I would just place 3 fingers down, and then I'm going to place my design. Actually, I'm going to fold this shirt in half and put a crease line down. I'm going to fold the shirt in half and put a crease line down the center. All right, so now I position my design where I want it. I place it where I want it. I'm going to take this Teflon sheet. I'm going to place it on the top, and I'm going to iron on it. Now, since we're using this iron, we want to use heavy pressure. So you want to put heavy pressure on the iron, on your design. All right, now it's time to lift to see if it's ready. So I'm just going to take my end and I'm just going to lift up the plastic film. Well, peel. Pull back. And it looks like this. I love it. Now, I will take this Teflon sheet again, and I'm just going to make sure I lock that in. So I'm just going to add some more heavy pressure to it. I just completed and showed you how to create a t-shirt in a bedroom. If you like this tutorial, please leave me a like, comment, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Have a great day.